Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, guys, this is from Wikipedia, and I just wanted to share it. It's kind of interesting. This is the software that Scientologists get put onto their computers. I imagine not every Scientologist has this. And Tori Magoo talked about it, how they put it on her computer, and you know, that was quite a while ago, but they had this fake story about why she should have it on there. So, anyways, here we go. Scieno Sitter. It should be called Scieno Sitter. I'm going to call it Sciento just because I want to. Scieno Sitter is content control software. I wonder what North Korea and China know about that. That, when installed on a computer, wonder about phones, blocks certain websites critical of Scientology. Oh, can you imagine them trying to keep up nowadays from being viewed? The software was released by the Church of Scientology in 1998 for church members using Windows 95. The term Scieno Sitter was coined by critics of Scientology who assert that the program is a form of internet censorship. Wasn't it a few years ago that China was shutting down people's, and it wasn't just China, but people were getting their Facebook accounts just completely shut down, or I think China wouldn't even allow Facebook in or something? Background. The program was started in the late summer of 1998. I was in New York then. Scientologists were mailed software on CDs and told that the program would help members build websites. Another short story. Short story is a lie, by the way, which would then link to Scientology's main site. However, recipients of the program were not told that it also had a censorship program which blocked critical sites from being viewed on the user's computer if the sites were deemed dangerous. Critics of Scientology have referred to the program, and you guys gotta wonder, why do they always continue to call people critics? Why is that? Well, I mean, I know why. Just stop with the word critic already. I'm bored. I'm going to change critics of Scientology to people speaking out on Scientology abuses. How about that? People speaking out about Scientology abuses have referred to the program as cult mind control. It's just mind control for the 21st century, and asserted that it stifles freedom of speech. Yeah, isn't it funny, on the bridge to total freedom? It is. It's crazy that it's called the bridge to total freedom, but yet it's actually moving towards more enslavement. And that's the inversion right there. One software developer, of course no names, stated that though he thought spam filters in general were a good idea, he found it disturbing that a huge number of the terms that are banned are completely unrelated to stated goals. However, a vice president of the Office of Special Affairs branch of Scientology stated that Scientologists, oh, they love this, you guys. They think this gets them out of liability, even when people commit bluicide, even when children get AR'd, even when people want to blow and leave and they won't let them. They always use this, that Scientologists make a personal choice. Lies. Just like people that commit crimes, they always say that. The people in Scientology that commit crimes and get busted, they try to deflect and move away from it by saying that. Like the young boy that needed psychological help in Australia and did not get the help, and his mother would not give him his iPod, and he wound up stabbing her to death. Yeah. I guess he made a personal choice too. On whether or not to use the filtering software. A different spokesperson claimed that members of Scientology asked for the software, stating, "Many of our parishioners," yeah, you guys, we got to keep going along that it's a church, right? Oh, man. "Want to use the internet but ask for a filter protection from those elements." I'll bet you the Scientologists have tweaked this because it sounds weird. "That have sought to twist and pervert the religion." Yeah, this is Scientologists get in here. You can tell. The packaging on the CD mailed to users, kind of like AOL back in the day, who specifically requests the filter, states. They just, boy, the lies are just so deep, you guys. It's so deep. By popular demand from it just sounds so crazy, but they don't know how crazy they sound when they say these things. By popular demand from Scientologists, a program has been developed to prevent you from being subjected to unethical and hate mail on the internet. Oh, not unethical, I'm sorry, in theta. Is it in theta when a little child gets AR'd? I do want to know. This filter allows you to direct access to our sites rapidly without being I don't know if somebody changed it. I'm going to put exposed to vilifying material. You guys know Scientologists got in here and changed it. It just sounds so crazy. Forgeries and hate messages. Oh, they know all about hate messages. Just go look at, there's one on Mike Rinder, the real Mike Rinder. There's one on Leah Remini. There's one on Aaron Levin. That's hate right there, boy. In this fashion, your attention can remain focused. I'm sure that's what they say in North Korea, too. On dissemination and setting people's feet on the bridge to total freedom, which is actually the bridge to total enslavement. In order to gain access to the software, the Scientologists must first sign a contract, Section 7. This is so boring. I don't even know if I'm going to read all this. It's so boring. Of this contract states that the members must agree to use the specific internet filter program. Does that include all the children you have on staff? We want to know. Does that include like the 10 and 11-year-olds that you guys have working on staff or the Sea Org? Do they sign it too? Because it's illegal to make children sign these legal binding contracts, which most of them are legal anyways. Hold on, you guys. It's so boring, I can't take it. Okay, this is kind of interesting. When Tori Chrisman worked as an operative for OSA, other OSA operatives removed the program from her computer. You guys see how there's no names? That shows you that there's Scientologists involved in this. From her computer to allow her to analyze what critical material was being spread on the internet about Scientology. Sometime after the software was removed, Chrisman encountered the Operation Clambake website and had online discussions with its operator, Andreas Heldal-Lund, which eventually led to her leaving Scientology through a public announcement on alt.religion.scientology. Oh, this is kind of interesting. In December 1998, the software was discussed on the A&E Network program Investigative Reports. The program showed a webpage from Operation Clambake, which described the software in a piece entitled "The Church of Scientology, Afraid of the Real World," and censors the net for members. Bob Minton was quoted in the report as stating, "Scientologists are given filtering software to allow them to go on the internet because they do not want Scientologists to be subjected to critical information." You know what, you guys, this is so dry. I mean, like, this takes the cake and dry and boring. I just wanted to cover it so people are aware, whether a Scientologist or not, that there's software on their computers to filter, which they all probably know it anyways. I'll leave the link in the description box. Like and subscribe if you choose. Otherwise, have an amazing day.